I got some post-narrated TCGO because my webcam mic is a gigantic bag of dicks. But as you can see what we got going on, I have a Teddy Ursa and an Eevee. If I'm not mistaken, I put out the Teddy Ursa first. I do have a lot of evolutions going on, but no energy. So as you can see, I can start evolving stuff, but until I get energy, I'm not going to be good at all. So I send out Teddy Ursa because I do have the Flareon in my hand who can start attacking right off the bat with 1 energy. I decide that's going to be the safest thing to do. And he ends up, not getting head, so that's great. Gonna go for a build, draw 2 cards. I do get Cyndaquil as well, so I'm also gonna put a Farfetch down, put my energy on Farfetch to get Collect going, and I can just start abusing that. The thing is that this file was 30 minutes, and I sped it up to 20. Just for those of you guys that don't necessarily have the patience to be, watching a 30-minute game. It's a really good game though. That's probably why I'm trying to salvage. Just the narration might not be the best, and I'm kind of just rambling at points, but hopefully you guys enjoyed anyway. So he has a Maripount, and he's got some normal types and stuff. He's also, if I'm not mistaken, going to be able to put another electric energy on it owing to his attack. So I pull Typhlosion as well, but what I end up doing right here is just evolving everything just because I can, on the off chance that I end up pulling a P-Oak or a Bianca or something of the sort. That way I don't have to shuffle them all back into my deck, but I can't do anything else at this point because I don't have any energy. So I'm going to end my turn right here. For some reason, I think I look at that thing and then just see how it attaches energy. Team Rocket's Trickery, really good card, acts like Bill, and then you have to discard a card from your hand. I discarded Typhlosion because I wasn't paying attention. I was hoping I could undo it, but I can't because I'm a big dumb fuck. And he gets that thing set up to a Flaffy. If he got it to an Ampharos, I would have definitely been in trouble. But he puts another energy on it. If I'm not mistaken, it's also going to start attacking my my Ursaring in a little bit, and that Chinchou in the background is going to get set up as well, but it really isn't as big of a threat to me as Ampharos is. So I have a Farfetch, and my strategy is just, pretty much just to use Collect and then just go from there. But other than that, I'm really not sitting in a good spot. So heals for Thundershock. I do not get paralyzed, and I'm actually just going to go ahead and use Build, pull 2 cards. Don't get anything good off of them. I think I just end up using my Moo Moo Milk, if I'm not mistaken. No, I end my turn. I don't know. I just took this match, and I had a really good live narration with it. That is what really frustrates me. But it's still a really good game. So there we go, setting up that Chinchou again in the background. I cannot do shit to it. I cannot do shit with anything, to anything, any of this. I think right there I kind of go into my game options just to see if I can up the quality so it looks better. But he's kind of doing stuff in the background too, so whatever. Doesn't pull a Paralysis as well. Doesn't matter since I didn't even plan on attacking anyway. I think at this point I decide to put my energy on Flareon so I can get that going sooner, since I only have to discard 1 energy. And I'm also stalling for time with Moo Moo Milk to try to heal off some damage counters as well. I pull 1 heads, which means I'm able to survive 2 Thundershocks. As long as I pulled 1 heads, because if I pulled 2 heads, it would do exactly the amount of 2 Thundershocks. So, it really doesn't matter. As long as I get 1, I'm good to go. Anyways, he's going to use that interviewer's questions, if I'm not mistaken, get 3 electric energies. And that thing is going to be a pain in the ass. Just Lantern, he's already putting energy on it. It's a pain in the dick. So, going to hit me with another Thunder Shock. Gets the para on this one right as he kills me. Or, I don't even think he's killed me at this point, but I don't really care at this point. So, going to put an energy on Flareon. Can't do shit, just end my turn. He has a really good early game initiative going on in that he's getting 2 things set up real good. What I think I end up doing eventually is I draw a Bouffalant and my DCE within like 2 turns of each other. So I have Flareon and then I have Bouffalant on backup, and it just turns out really good. For now, he takes out my Ursaring. There's no energy on it. I don't benefit at all. Thank God he has not evolved that thing. I will continually keep saying that. But I just kind of wait for him to draw his prize card, send out Farfetch. I'm really just going to use it for the 1 turn just to use Collect. Have the DCE. It does not really do any good putting it on Flareon since I have to discard a energy, and I do need 2 fire energy, so a little bit pointless. Just go for Collect. I do pull my Bouffalant and my Double Colorless in the same turn. So next turn, what I want to do is I want to put down the Bouffalant, put the Double Colorless on it. That means I'm able to revenge the instant he kills off Farfetch, or I can come in with Flareon and kill off Flaffy, because it's at 80 HP, both attacks will do 90. I'm a little more inclined to go with Bouffalant since I won't have to discard an energy. But whatever happens, happens. I also forgot that Farfetch in the TCG has a weakness to electricity. I wasn't quite paying attention to that. But it really doesn't matter too much to me since Quilava wouldn't really be able to do too much, and I valued having those extra cards in my hand versus, you know, other stuff. So, put down Bouffalant, going to put down the DCE as well. I think what I want to do at this point is use a Pokeball and look for a Typhlosion if I have one, or just anything I can. Turns out I do have 2 Typhlosions in this deck, and I was under the impression I was going to draw one of those Growlithe sooner, so I actually pull my Arcanine. The thing is my Typhlosion is the card in the bottom left of my prize, and that actually does come into play later, which I didn't think it would, but it does. So I'm in desperate need of energy, and I decided to use my Fisherman to get A energy going. I'm going to put that on Flareon, I think, so I can have... well, I'm going to put it on next turn, so I can actually get some flamethrowers going. But I'm waiting for him to kill off my Quilava, so I can come in with Bouffalant or Flareon. I'm set up with both of those, and that should, you know, get me some prizes going my way, which is what I'm going to need. For now, he's going to go for Thundershock, pull the Para. Wasn't planning on doing anything with that Quilava in the first place. But I think I start exhausting cards in my hand, so I put down Cyndaquil and Teddiursa just to draw more with Bianca and hopefully do some good things. So, get a potion. I stupidly use it on Quilava to stall for more time when that actually probably isn't the smartest play I could have done. I think what I end up doing here is I go for my Good Rod, and then if it gets a heads, I can search my discard pile for a Pokemon, and I can get back that Typhlosion that I stupidly discarded earlier. So I kind of saved myself from a bad play earlier. But since I don't think he'll kill me off at this point, what I can do is I can evolve it, heal off a Paralysis, put an energy on it, retreat it, go to Flareon, and kill him off with the Flamethrower. So a little bit of a complex series of plays there when I say it verbally. For now, he's also going to use a Team Rocket Trickery as well. I'm going to discard my Engineer's Adjustments just because I do value my energy at this point. He has a shit ton of cards in his hand, and what I'll probably end up doing is just putting the energy on Flareon or Quilava. I think I put on Quilava to retreat it, and then I use Copycat to get like 11 cards. So I end up drawing a shit ton in this game just because he does as well. Anyway, he evolves Pikachu into his gay cousin Raichu, because he's got the makeup on his ears, and he's Hoto, and he's got the Vergatazo, and he's Hoto and everything. I gotta link you guys that video in case you haven't seen it yet, but it's good stuff. Anyways, I pull my Typhlosion now just because it was at the top of the deck. So Typhlosion has a retreat cost of 1, which if I'm not mistaken, I think I go to check right now. If it had a retreat cost of 2, I probably would have just sacked it right there. But thankfully, it only has a retreat cost of 1 as I give a quick glance at it. When you evolve, you lose all your status conditions. So I'm going to do that thing I just said I was going to do. I'm going to retreat it, send Flareon out, use my Copycat here as well. I don't really need Arcanine at that point. I don't know why I pulled it. I was under the impression I had another Typhlosion and I would pull it. But I get all the energies that I needed now. So now I get my energy influx. I'm not going to shuffle this hand out for anything until I exhaust them, or I really do have a need for that. But Flareon's in a good spot in that I have a constant amount of energy for it. So I pull my first prize, as he has to send something else in. It's either going to be Lantern or it's going to be Raichu. Looking at it, it's probably going to end up being Lantern, but I could be mistaken. So I got to finish off this narration soon, son of a bitch. I had to go sell that textbook, which I was talking about the entire time, but I really do have to go take care of that. And then when I walk over there, I might as well just render this out. But this thing has, I think, 4 energies on it, because Reflect Energy moves an energy card off of Lantern to one of the things. So he does a good amount to me, puts it on Raichu, I think. Just going to put another energy on Flareon so I can kill off Lantern. Thank God it only has 90 HP. But I think right here I just evolved Cyndaquil into Quilava. For fodder, I suppose. That's what I was thinking at the moment, but I'm really, really, really glad I did it now. You have no idea. For now, kill off Lantern, take my second prize. Flareon is still good to keep chugging along for a while, and that switch is actually pretty valuable as well. So, in comes Raichu. It will definitely kill me off with a Spark, and he'll do some damage to something else as well. I think he has enough energy for that, and that's what I'm checking. So, he's got Painful Punch, and he's got Spark, so Spark will do 40 to me. I have 60 on me, 90 total HP, so he'll take me out. I'm kind of just examining things on the field right now for the time being, see what I have to deal with. It doesn't look like anything on his bench has any energies either, so once I take out Raichu, I should have an easier time. going to do 20 damage to me. Flareon did its job, cleared off one of the things that had a shit ton of energy on it before he was able to evolve it. I guess it was at the bottom of his deck or something. But right now I send in Bouffalant so I can build that Typhlosion up, and I can do an easy amount of damage to Raichu since Revenge is fucking awesome and everything. If I'm not mistaken, I think I just decided to attack here just to put some energies on Typhlosion. But Revenge does 20 with 70 more if a Pokemon of yours died in the previous turn. So that is more than plenty to kill Raichu. Gonna pull another energy as well. And now I've got him in a tight spot, since now I have stuff that is more or less set up. He doesn't have anything with any energy on it, barring that Chansey, which I think comes in next. So, oh my god, I've just kind of been talking nonstop for like the past 10 minutes. I didn't realize I was able to chatter like that with post-commentary, but hey, that's what I do. If you guys like post-commentary better, let me know. But I kind of like doing live commentary better because I get better reactions. I was more impressed with live commentary towards the end of the game as well. So right now I'm kind of just waiting to see what he's going to do because he takes a little bit longer during these turns for some reason. My coffee also kind of tasted like soap because I don't think my dad forgot to rinse out the cups in the sink. And I spent like half the match bitching about that anyway, so it was kind of funny. Anyways, he goes for a pound because that's all he has enough energy for. I'm just going to keep slapping energies on that Typhlosion. I got plenty to keep going, and I kind of just want to get some passive things going as well. Right now, if I'm not mistaken, I think I end up junk arming, and I discard Bianca and Flareon in order to get... I think I go for my Moo Moo Milk, and then I end up trying to heal off Typhlosion, see if I can heal off 60 as opposed to 30. But it's still pretty risky because there's a chance I couldn't heal off anything. But I got a lot of damage counters on me, so it's more valuable to me to try to do that. Since I have 70, I could be down to 10 if I pull both heads, but I just pull one. So it's the same as a potion, no big deal. Down to 40, that's a lot comfier. It means I can take a Thunder from Ampharos, so he decides to go for it again. But right now, since I have 2 double colors, I might as well just hit Chansey for 20. I don't really feel like building up Bouffalant. It's already kind of done its thing. And in order to retreat it, I would have to discard that DCE, which is something I do not want to do. I'd rather just him kill it off, to be honest. Anyway, he's getting that Mareep set up again, looking for his Ampharos, or rather just stalling time till he gets it, since that's probably going to be one of his key players. Hits with a Happy Punch, does not recover those 3 damage counters, that's great. So, anyways, what I could do here is I could switch Bouffalant with the thing, but I figure at this point I might as well just go for another Revenge. I think that switch comes into play later. I kind of hold on to it to the last minute, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So, anyway, he goes for build. Thankfully, does not pull that Ampharos, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe he might have it, I don't even know, but he evolves that. And the thing is with Blissey, it does a fuck ton of damage to itself with Double Edge, which is not really that good. But he doesn't really have anything else to hit me with. I don't think his second attack does any damage. If it does, it doesn't do enough. It does 10. So he'd need to hit me like 5 times. So he just goes for the Double Edge, rather bite the bullet and take that 40 damage. And I think he has... How much health does he have? How much damage does he have on himself, rather? He has 90. I think I stupidly here go for the Fire Spin for some reason. Because I have plenty of energy to burn. And that does come out biting me in the ass later. How much does he have? So, he had 80, 130. Yeah, Fire Punch would have taken him out. What the fuck am I thinking? Okay. So, I foolishly discarded all those energies for nothing when I didn't need to. Way to go. Go me, right? Okay. I just noticed we're both using the same coin. That's kind of cute. Okay. Just waiting on him for now. He doesn't really have anything built up, so he's just kind of sending stuff in to die. We're tied on prizes now, which is why I really enjoy this game. And he finally gets that Ampharos, and I'm like, son of a bitch, what do I do here? I think what I end up doing is I end up putting another energy on Typhlosion, so I'm ready for it. And I think I want to kill off that Togetic in 1 turn too. Just start killing stuff, because if I can draw my prizes before he gets Ampharos in, then that's fantastic. So I go for the Fire Spin to kill it off in 1 hit, since it's got like, I think it's got 80 HP. Yeah, it does. So Fire Spin knocks it out. And right there, this is what am I trying to say? That is what really helps me out a lot, because I do need to think about these next couple moves that I'm going to make very carefully. Since I have enough energy to live 1 Thunder, and if he... Actually, I don't think Thunder has paralyzation odds, but what he could do is he could go for an Acceleration Bolt as well, which will put me in killing range from a Thunder, but it'll let me stall out some time as well. So had he gone for, actually he couldn't have gone for the Thunder, but he evolves that, and he's got Raichu and shit going. So I'm actually kind of glad we're doing neutral types against each other too. I mean, the only super effective hit someone scored on him is him on my Farfetch, but that's my fault for running it. So goes for Acceleration Bolt, gonna put those 2 electric energies on himself so he can start shooting off Thunders next turn. I got a shit ton of energy, so I gotta think about what I do here. I was contemplating putting an energy on that, and then I realized that is a bad move. So I go to undo it, and instead what I end up doing is I evolve that Quilava into a Typhlosion, and then, so that way I can take a Thunder, and then I put an energy on that one, switch it out, use that other Typhlosion to take hits, and then I can build up the one that's already got damage counters on it, because it has an energy on it. I need to bide those turns very carefully. So I use my switch here, and then that's kind of it from there. I mean, he doesn't have anything that can hit things on my bench other than that Raichu. So he's probably going to keep that Ampharos in, because it already has all those energies on it. If he really wanted to try sniping it off, he could have, but that probably would have ended up losing him the game. So I'm a little bit up on prizes, but he's going to have to kill off that Typhlosion if I want to come in with anything else. So goes for Thunder. Doesn't do any damage to himself. I really don't care at this point, because Fire Spin will kill him off exactly to the amount, unless he has a Defender trainer card, which I really don't see people run. But looking at it, I think I have 3 energy on it. So I've got the game on lockdown at this point. I kind of just use P.O. just to dick around, see if I get anything cool. Like if I get a potion, that'll be fantastic. But I don't think I get another P.O. I finally get that Growlithe I was looking for early game, so I can put energies on that instead and keep going from there. But other than that, I don't want to give him Burn Tower or anything like that, just to get some energies going for him. And stuff, more stuff. Just waiting on stuff. You kind of know how the game's gonna turn out from here. He evolves Togepi in vain, knowing that I really only need 1 more prize to go. And the instant I kill off Ampharos, he is fucked. So he's going to hit me with that last Thunder, and he does 20 damage to himself, you know, just completely irrelevant at this point. I have 3 energies on Typhlosion, meaning that I can just go for a Fire Spin and take him out, leaving me with the very narrow 1-0, because he takes his prize right there. He takes his second to last one. And I'm going to take my last one, which is an Eevee as well. So I go for a Potion, just to be a dick, and then I think I kill him off. So that's probably, you know, for a novice game, that wasn't bad. That was pretty close. I really had to put some thought into those last couple turns. But Fire Spin for the win, so I'm really glad I didn't fodder out that 1 Typhlosion, and I thought that turned through. That's going to do it out of me, guys. The live narration was a lot better than this regular one, but I did not want to throw away this game. So if you guys enjoyed this game, go ahead and feel free to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe, do your thing. TCG, they still haven't put up multiplayer, and that you can find other players and do that with. As soon as they do, I will gladly take challenges from subscribers and upload those, but I'm kind of just doing random for the time being. And, you know, just derping around with numbers and such right now. Anyways, I gotta get going. I got stuff to do. I got my battle video to make as well. And various other things. So I'll catch you guys later. Peace.